And the tree no more.
We knew it was going to happen, we knew it was coming, but still couldn't quite believe that it was going to happen.
That tree's been there for 250 years, and just watching limbs of it just crushing to the ground, it's heartbreaking.
This was the pear tree last month. It had won a Tree of the Year competition in 2015 and became symbolic of a fight between those that want to protect the natural environment and those who say the country needs a new railway. HS2 has told us that they've taken cuttings from the pear tree and have grown 40 saplings which will be planted along the route. But that's done very little to appease those here today who've witnessed the destruction of a very much loved local landmark.
This is just ripping out the heart of the country. This is so devastating for people. A lot of people can't even bear witness. They are so hurt and damaged, emotionally damaged by this.
HS2 also claim they're planting 6.2 hectares of broadleaf woods in the area, but Karen Lewis-Bell lives in the village of Covington and is not convinced.
This mitigation is pitiful. It's just not going to replace what they're taking down here. I'm just absolutely incensed.
There are still many more trees to be taken down and wildlife sites to be affected as construction of the line continues, but HS2 says it will be better for the environment in the long term. Kevin Reid, BBC Midlands Today, Warwickshire.
In tonight's football, Birmingham City had Adam Clayton sent off as they fell to a 1-0 defeat at Norwich City in the Championship. Birmingham's best chance of the game came shortly before half-time, but Ivan Sanchez put his effort over the bar. They reduced to 10 men when Clayton was shown a second yellow card. And shortly afterwards, Norwich got the only goal of the game through Mario Vrancic. The result leaves Birmingham in 17th place. In tonight's other results, Coventry City drew 1-1 with Swansea. Jordan Shipley's goal for the Sky Blues was cancelled out by an Andre Ayew strike. In League One, Shrewsbury lost 1-0 at home to Bristol Rovers. Meanwhile, Burton Albion stay rooted to the bottom of the table after losing 1-0 to Rochdale at the Pirelli Stadium. Finally, in League Two, Cheltenham continued their excellent start to the season with a 1-0 home win over Scunthorpe. Port Vale fell to a 3-1 defeat at league leaders Cambridge United. Walsall drew 1-1 with Bradford. That's so much all from the late team. I'll leave you now with the weather forecast from Shafari. From me, good night.
Hello, a very good evening to you. Well, we've got a lovely photograph for you from the Malverns in Worcestershire here with a slice of blue sky, which you're lucky to get considering there's a lot of weather around at the moment. This is the system that's heading our way now. It's Storm Barbara, an area of low pressure. It's been named by the Spanish Met Service, and it's going to bring in some heavy rain, for which we have a warning that's in place until 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So we could get up to 30 millimetres of rain locally, which will lead to some localised flooding. So it arrives later on tonight, and we've also got another area of showers cutting across the northwest. So ahead of it, it's going to be dry with a lot of cloud acrosses and then turning wetter as the night progresses. The temperature's down to about 9 to 10 Celsius. The winds are picking up as well. We could get gusts of around 40 to 50 miles per hour tomorrow, which will temper those values. 15 Celsius, feeling cooler under the cloud and rain. So overall, it's quite a wet day, but even once the rain is cleared, we'll be left with occasional showers. And then for Thursday, with a ridge of high pressure building, it starts to dry up with some sunny spells, top temperatures of 17 Celsius. The national forecast is next. I'll leave you now with the outlook for the next few days. Good night.